Welcome back, everyone. I'm really glad you stopped by today. Before we dive in, take a quick second to tap that like button and show some love to the channel. It truly helps more than you know. Now, let's talk about what's quietly been catching attention across social media. This didn't explode overnight, so a lot of people missed it, but Remy Ma recently went live on her YouTube page, and what she shared has people talking. During the live, Remy opened up about how good she's been feeling lately. She spoke about the positive energy surrounding her life right now, and then she dropped a detail that shifted the entire conversation. She revealed that Papoose has been spending time with her, giving her sweet compliments, uplifting her, and even telling her she looks beautiful when she's not wearing any makeup. Hearing that made the online chatter feel a lot more real. Suddenly, this wasn't just speculation, it was coming straight from her. Instead of giving you my opinion, I want you to hear it directly from Remy herself. Now, some people say we should mind our business and let grown folks handle their personal lives. Others believe there's more to the story, especially when marriage is still part of the picture. So listen closely, take it all in, and decide for yourself. Let's roll the clip and hear exactly what she had to say.
I woke up this morning, I got on no makeup, no nothing. My husband's like, you know what? You're really pretty. So I'm like, what? Typical Bronx chick, right? What? He like, nah, like, you need to work on your attitude. So I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, what do you mean work on my attitude? He's like, your attitude blocks your beauty. He's like, when you're being mean and nasty and your attitude is how your attitude is, it's like a brick wall. But when you're being nice, it's like a brick wall is removed and I can see all your beauty. Like, bruh, all you had to do is say I look cute today. Like, you ain't gotta, you didn't have to do all that. You didn't have to make this whole philosophy, okay? Say I look cute this morning. Just say I'm glowing this morning, okay? I scrub my face, nice and shiny, it's clean. Just say that, alright?
From what we can see right now, it looks like Remy Ma is spending time again with her husband, Papoose. For many, this isn't exactly a huge surprise. When two people decide to get married, they also accept that the journey won't always be smooth. There are happy days full of laughter, love, and connection, but there are also tough moments filled with stress, disappointment, and confusion. Sometimes, when things start to feel too heavy, the only way to clear your head is to take a step back and breathe. That pause doesn't always mean the relationship is over. Often, it simply gives both people space to reflect on what they truly want and whether they're willing to keep trying. From what I can tell, that seems to be exactly what happened here. They went their separate ways for a while. Emotions were high, and a lot was said, both publicly and privately. Now, seeing them around each other again gives the impression that they might be finding their way back. I've touched on this in earlier videos, especially when I was looking at what was happening with Claressa Shields and how she fit into the bigger picture. If you want more context, you can always go back and check those videos. But at the center of all this talk, one simple fact remains: Remy and Papoose are still legally married. That hasn't changed. No matter what stories or rumors circulate online, it doesn't really matter who people think made mistakes or who caused the most damage. A marriage is a promise made between two people. Even when things go wrong, that promise still exists until it's officially ended. What happens inside that bond is something only the two of them can truly understand, even when parts of it become public. Many people keep asking why the divorce hasn't been finalized yet. In my opinion, when someone is truly ready to walk away, they usually move forward quickly. When paperwork sits unfinished for a long time, it can be a sign of doubt. It can mean someone isn't ready to close that chapter for good. Or it can mean both sides are still thinking about whether there's a chance to fix what was broken instead of throwing it away. That's why some believe Papoose never truly wanted to leave Remy behind. He may have needed distance, to calm down, escape the pressure, or figure out his feelings, but needing a break isn't always the same as wanting a full ending. Now that they're being seen together again, it feels like that time apart might have been a pause, rather than a final goodbye. As for Claressa Shields, her role in all of this has been a topic of plenty of speculation. Some think Papoose might return to her. Others believe their connection only happened because it was easy and comfortable at that moment. There are even rumors that he helped behind the scenes with her career or finances. But the truth? No one outside of them really knows what's real and what's just talk. All anyone can do is look at what's visible and form their own opinion. One thing feels clear: getting involved with someone who's still married is rarely simple. Even if feelings seem strong, there's always another person tied into the situation. There's shared history, memories, and a legal bond that doesn't disappear just because two people stopped living together for a while. That's why so many spoke up when this story first started. They weren't just making noise for attention, they were pointing out something many already understood. This wasn't a clean slate. This wasn't a fresh start with someone who had no past connections. This was a relationship that developed in the middle of a marriage that wasn't officially over. When situations like this happen, emotions almost always run wild. Someone ends up hurt. Someone feels embarrassed, angry, or let down. That's just how these stories usually unfold. Even if people go into it thinking they can handle the pressure, reality often hits harder than expected. Some have also wondered how all of this might affect Claressa in her personal life and her professional focus. In past interviews, she's mentioned that she stays extremely disciplined before big moments, especially when preparing for fights. She tries to keep her mind clear and avoid distractions so she can give her absolute best performance. Dealing with emotional stress, disappointment, or heartbreak all at the same time can make staying focused even harder. If the rumors are true and Papoose has started pulling away, ignoring calls, leaving messages unanswered, that kind of silence can be incredibly painful. Sometimes, the quiet hurts more than a direct argument because it leaves someone alone with their thoughts and questions. This is where reality often hits hardest. A man who is still married is not fully free. Emotionally, legally, and mentally, he is still connected to someone else. No matter how close he becomes to another person, that marriage doesn't simply fade away because time passes or because people want it to. That's why many say it's better to build something with someone who can truly give you their full attention and commitment. Stepping into a relationship with someone who has a family and an unresolved past is like stepping into a storm. Drama may not be planned, but it almost always finds a way in. Some believe Claressa's behavior online shows just how deeply this has affected her. Calling into different channels, responding to comments, going back and forth on social media, it can look like someone trying to be heard when they feel ignored in private life. It can be a sign of frustration, or even confusion about where they stand. Others see it as a moment of realization, when someone begins to understand that the path they were on may not lead to the future they imagined. And when a married man does not move forward with a divorce, that silence can feel like a very clear message. It can feel like standing in front of a door that never opens, no matter how long you knock. From another perspective, people often talk about Remy's role in all of this. Some believe she knows that no matter what happens, there's still a deep connection between her and Papoose. Years of shared experiences, personal growth, and a legal marriage create a bond that isn't easy to replace. Marriage comes with promises to stay through the good times and the bad, to stand by each other when things fall apart, and to try to put them back together. Even when mistakes happen, some couples choose to try again instead of walking away. To many, this feels like a private matter, something that should stay between two married people. Outsiders cannot fully understand or fix it. They see it as a personal journey that only the couple truly knows from the inside. At the same time, others look at this situation and see lessons. Lessons about boundaries, knowing your worth, and recognizing when something isn't meant for you. They see it as a reminder of how important it is to protect your own peace instead of stepping into someone else's unfinished story. There's also been plenty of discussion about how people present relationships online. When Papoose shared photos with Claressa, some noticed his words were careful. He didn't talk about deep love or long-term plans, which made some question how serious the connection really was. For some, that was a sign his heart was still somewhere else. Others felt pointing this out was unfair or negative. The truth, as always, often sits somewhere in between. People tend to see what they want to see, especially when emotions are involved.
What was your agreement?
I missed it? What? I know you're not beeping at me. Out of here. Suck my... No way. Who are you talking to? No way. What? What do you want? What? Where you want me to go, sir? Where? Where am I going? Give me a second real quick, guys. You beeping at me? Where you want me to go? Move where? I'm parked. Where do you want me to go? You hit my car, but I don't give a either. I'm gonna your head off if you touch my car, you bozo. Suck a you car driver. Like, what you talking about? Talking about move. Move where? I'm parked. I'm not moving. He right there. No security don't. He know the vibes. You slam that nigga around his fucking neck. What do you mean move? Like, I'm not moving. You just drove through with no problem. You're a bozo. Like, you want me to come out of my parking spot and drive around the block so you can get through more easily? No. Struggle. Get a better vehicle. Get the one where when I'm in a spot and I feel like I can't fit, I press the little button that says camera and it shows me the overhead view all around my car. Step your game up. Get a better car. Not move it. And look, he got through. No problem. And he tried to do it mad quick. I promise you that nigga would scratch my car. Oh my God. We'd have had a field day with this. Like, shit is crazy. This is my life. This is my life, guys. This is my life. And he's like, stupid. Call me a bitch just right now. Like, bro. He's darker than me with a crazy wild accent. Like, bro, learn English. Learn English, bitch. Shut up. That shit. Now, if he would have been like 9 shades lighter, it probably would have bothered me. It didn't, though.
At the heart of it all is one simple idea. Truth is not always easy to accept. It's often more comfortable to believe in a hopeful story than to face a difficult reality. But understanding what's real can help people make better choices for themselves. Right now, it appears that Remy and Papoose are trying to find their way back, or at least trying to understand where they stand. Whether that lasts or not is something only time can tell. Relationships that play out in public face even more pressure. Every move gets watched, shared, and judged by people who don't know the full story. For Claressa, this could be a moment to pause and reflect, a chance to think about what she truly wants and what kind of relationship will bring her peace instead of stress. A chance to decide whether staying in this situation serves her well or holds her back. In the end, everyone involved is human. Everyone has feelings, pride, and limits. No matter how strong someone looks on the outside, situations like this can leave deep marks on the inside. As this story continues, people will keep watching and forming opinions. Some will take sides, some will stay neutral, some will treat it as entertainment, while others will see it as a real-life lesson about love, commitment, and boundaries. If there's one key takeaway from all of this, it's this: relationships built on clear ground tend to stand stronger than those built in the middle of confusion. Knowing where you stand and who you're standing with can make all the difference in the long run. That's my take on the situation. I'd love to hear what you think. And if you found this discussion interesting, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss future breakdowns like this.